Good afternoon, everybody. It is July 2nd. This is Bob Iacchino, along with Mike Arnold, co-founders of Pat Trading Partners. And this is a cryptocurrency update for the weekend of the trading week beginning July 3rd. Mike found some interesting things in all three of the major tradable cryptocurrencies, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Litecoin. So we thought we'd just put together a quick weekend update, and hopefully you guys can take advantage of this in the early part of the week. So having said that, Mike, I'll turn it over to you. It is all yours.
Thank you, Bob. So let's take a look at some cryptocurrencies and see what's going on in the cryptos. Ethereum daily pullback. We got a first cross rotation zone. So now we have major overhead resistance coming in about this 290 to 296 area right now. We could easily see this pull back again to the 252 area to about 249. Looking at the 4-hour chart, if we get a close below this defining point, 261.47, we'll be watching for lower targets, 252.18, then 237.77 area, and then the end of the full clear path, which comes at about 227. So we could see much larger pullbacks, and the end of that clear path is coming in right around with another rising trend line. So there's some short opportunities setting up, or some areas if you want to buy Ethereum, it will probably head lower, but we need to get below really this 261 area. I'd even go to about 260. Get it close below 260, really cuts into this clear path. Then we can look for those short opportunities. Let's switch over to some Bitcoin. Bitcoin, we were watching for this massive head and shoulders on the daily chart. This shoulder is holding right now, but it is still a very valid pattern. And if we do get below this neckline again, we're below the 50-period exponential on the weekly or the daily, which is not a sign of strength. We will update the target slightly as this continues to unfold. Right now, we'd be looking at right around these new targets. Low of full target could go down to possibly 1444, but these will keep getting revised until this triggers. Looking at a 4-hour chart, we have a potential short opportunity or a trade where you could watch Bitcoin go lower. Again, this is a trend line trade, 24 close below 24.2941. We'd be watching for a return down to about the 2350 to 2370 area. We have a rising trend line and an end of a clear path, but we need to get a close below this trend line defining point right now. We do have overhead pressure from the declining rotation zone. Switching over to Litecoin. Litecoin, very key area coming in about this 3850. If we see a close below that, and we'll zoom in on a shorter term chart, we could easily see a return to 3733 and a possible return to 3614. Let's take a look at that 4-hour chart on Litecoin. We have a rising trend line. Really be watching for a close below this 3850 area. If we do see that, then we are watching for that 3731. 3605 and possibly 3562 areas to the downside. We do have some overhead resistance from the declining rotation zone. No long trade setting up just yet, but there might be one if we do get a rally. Right now, the only thing we're watching for is a short trade or to position yourself to accumulate some Litecoin lower. That's all we have for you in this cryptocurrency update for this weekend. We will chat with you later. Back to you, Bob.
Thanks for that, Michael, and thanks to you guys for watching. There is a new Money Path podcast out. Episode number 78 of our podcast is out. You can find it at pathtradingpartners.com or search for the Money Path podcast in either iTunes or Google Play. Thanks again. Like and subscribe if you like what we're doing, and we will talk to you in the next Path Chat. Cheers, guys.